Okay, we really have had a lot of fun with the Miami F1 track and with the Grand Prix karting that I decided that I would check out the GPK Miami 2025 track and see what it looks like. Of course, we are in the wicked little kart that is dedicated to the Grand Prix karting. So I'll put the link to the kart. Again, don't publish a card on any of the sharing sites. Use the link if you're going to share it with other folks. And I'll provide the links to the cart and to this track via Overtake in the description. This is fun because, I think I said last time when I drove this kart is that I like karting. I think it's fun. I'm a big guy, which is kind of funny. People say when they meet me, that I'm bigger than I look on screen or in camera, and I don't know what to make of that. But regardless, I'm a big guy, so karting is actually pretty uncomfortable for me. I have to kind of like bind myself up in a pretty tight little ball to get into a kart, so I don't get to do it very often. When I do, it's something that I can only do for short periods of time without like getting total body cramps, which sucks. But I love karting. I think it's a lot of fun, and I like watching F1 because the speed is so insane. But I'm not an avid F1 fan to the point where I like to drive all the F1 games or drive F1 cars in sim. But karting that's simulating F1 seems different somehow. And I love this track. I loved driving it in the Porsche Cup race that I did a little while back. And doesn't disappoint here in the kart either. It's shortened. It's really kind of funny how abbreviated some of the aspects of it are. Like through that little section right there, there isn't enough time to get on the throttle quite the way you can do on the real track. Like I said before, I have a suspicion that I would get my ass thoroughly kicked by somebody that was used to these karts and had faster reflexes. A bit of a rough ride there. Rubbing a little bit of speed in some weird places there, and I did get an off track, I think, for going over those sausage curbs. So that would have been my fastest lap, but I Try something new in that corner. Didn't go down to second. Try to keep the tires in under me here. I do enjoy this though. Trying to get a sub 1 minute. And then I'll hang it up for the day. But I think these would be fun to race. Although I know I'm not very good with them. Got a sub-minute. So that was my goal. Bring it into the pits on this lap. But love this track. I love it in miniature form. I like it in real form. I think it's a lot of fun. And these karts are pretty amazing. The handling characteristics of them are like mind-boggling. I mean, it feels really, really good. It's not as fast as an F1 car, but at scale, it's extremely nimble. I mean, if you've driven shifter karts in real life, it's a shifter kart essentially with a little bit of extra aero and some different tire modeling that makes it really sticky. And the acceleration in this thing is just freaking nuts. Most karts are like that though. Shifter karts are really, really quick. But this is very cool. Oh, I missed the pit entrance. But I'm curious about the competition because right now, as I said, there's actually university students are competing. And I think it's a series that people can sign up for and participate in, although I don't know how large the grid size is that they can support. But it might be fun to kind of check it out and see. And even if it's not something that you could do officials in, you could probably get a group of friends together and have a pretty decent time in these things. Okay, put entries at the end of this straight. Yeah, right there. It's funny, when you're at speed, you don't see that, and then you suddenly, oh, it's there. That's kind of dumb. I see my apexes and my exits, and don't see the pit entry. Oh, that's it. Hope you had as much fun as I did. This is actually kind of mind-blowing, and I'm going to look forward to finding some more of those karts. If you like this sort of thing, like, comment, let me know that this was kind of fun and kind of interesting to see these tracks in miniature and this kind of format. If it's not your cup of tea, comment on that too. Give me some feedback as to whether or not you want to see a third one of these. But I find this a lot of fun to drive. I'm not sure about AI. I need to actually look into how the AI performs because typically in karts, the AI is abysmal, and that's no fun to race against. And so unless I get into an official with other cars, racing these is a problem. But let me know if you want to see more of this. I can showcase more of the tracks. I'm definitely going to keep driving some of the Cup races as if they were additional races on an F1 weekend. That's kind of how I'm mentally playing with the Porsche Cup at the F1 tracks. I'll probably continue to do that. If this is a nice complement to that on Sundays, then let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.